Hey guys, Lamp182 here again today with episode 63 of Coin Collector, and before I get started with the actual episode, just a big thanks for your support on my last episode from yesterday. Got very nice comments on there and also a lot of likes. I really do appreciate that, and really meant a lot to me to read all these comments. Very positive feedback on that. So on we go into this episode once again with the low pace squad, just waiting to get a win in Division 1, and this game, just a little spoilering, I finally get a win, and in the 5th minute we get it started here with Ganzo. Very nice shot there, actually hitting the inner side of the post, and it's 1-0 to me in the 5th minute, and then later on in the second half, Danilo scoring a header for me in the 56th minute. And my opponent was basically just running down the wing and not even crossing it in, but just waiting to get corners, just like in this situation here. And he finally scores after a corner there with Palacios to make it 2-1. Nevertheless, I am able, basically straight after kickoff, to manage to pull one back with kind of a nice move here. He definitely wasn't the best player, and you have to hope to come up against not the best players if you have such a low-paced squad. And Danilo basically bursting through here, get kind of lucky to maintain possession of the ball, and then Edinho just fires it into the back of the net in the 63rd minute to give me the 3-1 lead, and I was so happy at this point to finally get a win with this squad. And basically now I have 4 points in Division 1, still looks like I'm going to be relegated pretty surely. Nevertheless, I knew that beforehand, before I actually started playing the Division 1 with this team. Nevertheless, going into the next match, and this was actually against a really good side, as you will see in just a second here. And he's got a BPL squad with a lot of pace up front, and Suarez as a center attacking midfielder, which seemed to be kind of a nice move by him. And here I saw his player making a run in the middle, but just couldn't defend it either way. My players were too slow for that, and Suarez scores in the 6th minute, and then he runs by me once again. And if your opponent realizes that your players are so slow, they will exploit that 10 times out of 10 in Division 1, and he actually scores a lot of goals here. Finally, Hernandez out jumping Luizao. I think this was just crazy. Nevertheless, he keeps on scoring here. Once again, even my keeper is too slow to rush out quick enough, and he scores the 4-0 there. And this is actually how this match ended, and I had no chances whatsoever in this match. I had a lot of shots on target, but just not from the right positions. It's very difficult to get in the correct positions with this team to actually score a goal. So in the next match here, we do come up against a pretty good opponent, and what I liked about his team is that he didn't just get the paciest players. He had a lot of high-rated players like Rooney, for example, Azar, and then also Maicon as right back, not Kyle Walker, which you often see in those kind of squads. So props to him for using a much more expensive player rather than just a pacey player. And he gets the game started in the 13th minute, and once again I had no chance whatsoever in this game. His players were just too good, and here I rush out my keeper too far, and it is 2-0 to him by Aguero in the 52nd minute, and then he scores after a perfectly timed corner there with Vermaelen to make it 3-0 to him. And it wasn't over there. I make a stupid mistake here, actually didn't look too well at the screen, and then Rooney scores once again, which wasn't too bit of a bummer because I would have lost that anyway. So once again a 4-0 loss, and actually I think I got a red card in there as well. Had a lot of shots once again, but Petr Cech, I think he had in goal, saved all of my shots, so couldn't do anything about that. And after that, all of my players basically needed some contracts to add on them, and I just did that because I wanted to play the final game of Division 1, and basically I don't need the contracts. I had a lot of them in my club, so why not spend them on these players? And we go into the final match of the Division 1, because if I lose this one, I'm actually relegated, and coming up against a pretty decent squad, nothing too amazing though. As you will see on the screen right now, Bundesliga kind of style, then with Klose in there and Mesut Özil, I think this was as well. And I defended actually very well in this game, and then just in the 90th minute he scores after me getting kind of flustered here in the defense. Don't know what I was doing there. Stupid slide tackle by me in the end, and he scores with Gomez in the 90th minute to give him the 1-0 lead. Anyways, this is the end of Division 1, and I will definitely sell this team on and buy a new team for the next division and for Division 2, of course, because now I'm relegated, but I can't wait to start playing in Division 2 and get back into Division 1. So as always, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, a like is greatly appreciated. If you did so, don't forget to check out the episode from yesterday if you want to. Other than that, thanks a lot for watching once again, and I will talk to you later.